Hi everyone, I'm Kevin and today I have a new weekly makeup basket for you. I rotated out and in a few things that I just decided I wanted to try or wanted to use a little more. So I'm going to start like last week with my small container. This only contains lip products, perfumes and mascaras. And for lip products I decided to continue using my Catrice Made to Stay Lip Smoothing Lip Polish in, what is it, Strawberry Secret. I have this on my lips today. It is a strawberry red color. It stains a little bit, so I'm not going to swatch it for you unfortunately because last time I swatched this I had the stain on my hand for the entire day, and it just comes with a doe foot applicator like a gloss, and it's a very nice color. And then I decided to go with my Clinique Chubby Stick in Oversized Orange number 12. This is a nice orange with a little bit of gold shimmer in it. This is the swatch right here. I like this color a lot and I can't wait to use it a little more. These moisturize my lips a little bit, so it's also something that I like with the weather as it is right now because it is very, very warm outside and I just can't wait for it to cool down a little bit. For mascaras, I did not change out anything. I still have not used my Essence Color Flash Volume Mascara in the teal shade. This is it. I haven't used it yet, and I think if I'm not going to use it by the end of June, I'm just going to throw this out because I've owned this for so long. And if I'm not using it, there's no point in keeping this around, really. And then I have the Benefit The Real Mascara. This is just the regular The Real Mascara. I have this on my eyelashes today, if you want to see. I like what it does to my lashes. It gives length and a little bit of volume, not too much, but the length really is interesting for me because I'm not used to having such long lashes. I always joke around that he has these amazing long eyelashes as the same as with our son. They both have those long eyelashes. I keep telling him they're just waste on them. Boys don't need long eyelashes really, but yeah, for me this mascara does a lot for my eyelashes, so I'm going to continue using this. I'm going to see how it performs as it dries out a bit, and I'm going to tell you once I'm done with this what I think. Then I'm still using the same for perfume samples. I want to get through these, so I did not add anything new. Oops. These are the four that I have. This one here is Christina Aguilera's Red Sin. As you might see, I don't have much left. This is Boss Orange for Woman. Unfortunately, the liquid it's a tad bit darker now because I put this I don't use the little tip thingy. I don't like those really, but I like the perfume itself, so I'm just gonna take that out and apply this straight to my wrists and maybe my décolleté, depending on where I want it. Then I have Lancôme Trésor Midnight Rose, and I have not tried this one yet. This is Boss Nuit Pour Femme. I'm gonna try and see. This is the one that I have most product in still, so I'm gonna work on this. And that is my small container. Up next I have everything else pretty much. For starters, let me actually, you know what, I didn't sort stuff this time, so I'm just gonna dig in and pick stuff out. Now for eyeshadows, I decided to whittle down my big one that is in my Project Eye. I have 9 eyeshadows in that palette, in that C palette, and I decided to that I wanted to use a few more shades, but also I want to work on these a little more, so I decided to get those out. No, ooh. Well, today is one successful filming day. After my little mishap where I didn't realize that I broke an eyeshadow and dropped all the bits and pieces of said eyeshadow on my pants, and I'm sitting on the carpet right now, so me getting up was not really an option. I eventually cleaned that mess up, and then I realized that the battery's dead. So I removed all the swatches I had so far. Let me just go back in with what I had. The culprit, by the way, was this one here. This is a pressed pigment. I pressed this myself. It is Laguna from BEC. This is the, well, basically the brand of a German YouTuber. I like her pigments a lot, and I'm not sure if she still has all of the ones I own, but I like this pigment a lot. It's a very nice shade. It is vibrant, it is bright, it makes my day better if I use that. Honestly, it just makes me feel so much better. It's fun. I like playing with this one. So I'm sad that this broke off in bits and pieces. Not sure if you can see that. There you go. There's just like a teeny tiny rim that used to be completely filled up with a small caving in, or like dip right here, and all that is now gone. That makes me sad. So let me swatch you that one. This is Laguna. It has a nice sheen to it. I like that a lot. Then let me start here actually. This is MAC Copperplate. This is a matte squared. It's a mid-tone gray. Unfortunately, grays don't look all that good on me. I need warmer colors, so when I use that, I actually warm this up with a warm brown tone, and then it looks okay. Then this one in the middle here, this is MAC Brown Down. This is a Volux. I don't know where the difference is between those, honestly, because looking at them on my finger right here, this is Brown Down. And this is Copperplate. Oh, there's sun, by the way. Brown Down is a very, it is described as a teddy bear brown. I don't know. But, yeah, that is it. And here's a swatch of that. And then, on the bottom row, we have this one here is a Catrice eyeshadow. It came in a duo, and I don't have a name for that. Gee. There you go. This is a nice taupe shade. It is a tad bit too cool for me. There you go. But it is a nice all over shade. If I don't have much time, I can just put that on and then I'm done. And the last one is this one here. This is another pigment from BEC that I pressed myself. And this is called PYT. This is a champagne-y, very shimmery, almost metallic sheen. And there you go with the swatch. Here you can see it's champagne-y, rose goldy. Pardon me. I like these shades a lot, and I think with these I can actually, I have something for in the crease. I can deepen up the outer V, I can have a pop of color if I want to, and I also have more neutral stuff. Like today, for example, not sure if you can see that I have PYT on the mobile lid, and I mixed Copperplate with a warmer shade, with a warmer brown shade, and put that in the crease, and then I deepen up the crease a little bit with Brown Down. That's my look today. So I have these. I have a couple loose eyeshadows. I don't know if I can get them all right away, but this here is the warm brown tone that I use for to warm up Copperplate. This is MAC Pro Longwear eyeshadow in Want to Watch. It is a warm mid-tone brown, and this is a swatch for it. I like this color. I can have a little bit more of a grungy look with that eyeshadow if I want to apply it all over. I don't even need to deepen this up because in the crease, for some reason, it shows up darker. Then I have a pigment. This is a MAC pigment. I don't know if this is purple or grape, but here you go. Let me see if I can get you a swatch. Now, here's a swatch for that. I like the shade a lot. It is a nice pop of color. I'm probably going to use this on my lower lash line only and use a very neutral eye in general. But I like this color a lot, and I'm very happy that I got this from a friend of mine. She had the complete pigment, and she said it's too much for her to use, so she gave me like a sample. And then I'm gonna put this one in. This is another Catrice eyeshadow. This is 650 Patrol Shop Boys. It's a nice teal shade, and this is very pigmented. Here you can see, and there you have a swatch of that. Unfortunately, after so many swatches, it doesn't adhere to my skin anymore, at least not all that well. But this is a very nice shade. I can't wait to use this. And then I have another MAC eyeshadow. This is a satin finish. This is Blue Candy. This is another shade that I once used this here actually as a blue liner, and this is very nice, but I can also see myself using this as a lower lash line shade. It's very nice. Then let me quickly clear up again. As you can see with all my colors, I'm really feeling summery right now. I love summer. If it weren't for the allergies and the humidity and all the hot weather and the sweating, I would be very much a summer girl. As it is, I'm more of a autumn, fall girl. But in summer, I like to play with colors. So, let me see. What else do I have? I have... I believe I have 3 more eyeshadows. The first one is MAC's Floof. This is a frost finish. It is very frosty. It's just a white, pinky, there you go, color. I like this a lot as an inner corner highlight, or even if I want a relatively neutral look as an all-over shade for my lid. That's also very nice. Then I have the Catrice Velvet Matte eyeshadow. Then I have the Catrice Velvet Matte eyeshadow in Vanillity Fair. I said this before, it looks relatively pigmented in the swatch. On my skin it does not show up all that well. Here you can see the swatch, which is why I use this all over my eyes as to smooth out the surface and have an even surface for further eyeshadow application. It also helps blend better. Pardon me. Then I have the Alberti Mono eyeshadow in Warm Vanilla. In comparison, this doesn't look like it has much more pigmentation, but it shows up better on my skin. Here you can see that swatch, the Warm Vanilla, and this here is the Vanillity Fair from Catrice. I like using this to blend out sharper lines and also to highlight on my brow bone. Now, I am still keeping the MAC Fluid liner in. This is in Dark Envy. It's a nice green shade. I like using it. I didn't use it much last week, but I used it a few times the week before, and I want to get more of a dip in here. Not sure if you can see that down in the bottom. I have a little bit of a dip going. I want to work on this more because I think it's a nice shade. It's just something that I don't use often enough, and it's a dark enough shade to not be too obvious a pop of color, but it's still color, and if you really look at me and you're standing in front of me, you can see the difference. Then I added in 2 eyeshadow pencils. The first one is this here. This is just the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. It's just a plain white pencil. I think this will go well with the different colors I want to use. And then I decided to put in the Gemma Kid Makeup School Iridescent Eye Silk in 03 Ocean. This is it. This is a very nice teal shade again, and I think this will work well with the Laguna pressed pigment that I have in my eyeshadows for the week. So I'm going to use these 2. And then I have a few liners. First up, I still have the Manhattan Exact eyeliner in True Turquoise. There you see, it's almost the same color as the Gemma Kit liner, but I like using this a lot. I just haven't used it last week. Then I have the Manhattan Exact eyeliner in True Black. These are just so creamy, I'm telling you. Oops, pardon me, squiggly line. But yeah, I have this on my eyes today. I like using them. The downside is I have to sharpen these pretty much every single time I've used them, because they use up that quickly. And then I have the Clinique Quick Liner for Eyes in, what is this, Roast Coffee, 03 Roast Coffee. This is a this is a nice mid-tone brown. I like using this for more neutral looks, and I think this is just, in general, a nice brown liner. And I decided to put in my Shiseido The Makeup Eyeliner Pencil Duo in Desert Dust, Desert Obscure. This is dual-sided eyeliner pencil. The one side here has a darker brown tone. It is not as creamy as the Clinique one, but it is a tad bit lighter even, and this is shimmery, whereas the Clinique one is matte. Let me see if I can... No, unfortunately the shimmer does not show up. And then I have the lighter side here. This is it. I'm going to use this in my waterline from now on. So the thing is, I used up the Jet Set White eyeliner in from P2, the Mission Summer Look limited edition. I used that up, or technically actually part of it broke off today, and it's it doesn't twist up any further. So I'm going to use this one now in my waterline. Next up is my my contour shade. This is the NYX Blush in Taupe. 5 hours later. This is it. This is a cool toned brown. And I hope this is a... I hope this will make a nice contour shade. I haven't tried this yet, so I'm really curious, and I'll have to see how this works. I did not put any backup in my makeup basket because I really hope this works, but we'll see. So that is that. Then I'm still using my Beauty UK Baked Blush in 03 Halo as a highlighter. This is a nice champagne-y shade. That's it swatched here on my middle finger. And here you can see the sheen. It's a very nice highlighter shade. I wear this every single day if I highlight, and I like this a lot, and I'm very happy that I got to use this so frequently now with the Finish 4x4. Then I still have my Catrice Color Correcting Mattifying Powder in 010 Delicate Blossom in my makeup basket. This is a swatch. It seems to be very powdery, but if I apply this on my hand, there's barely anything showing up. So I'm hoping this will really mattify and do a good job at that, because for this week I actually have 2 foundations in my makeup basket. It is supposed to stay warm, and if it stays warm, I don't want to use this too much. It's the Revlon Color Stay foundation for oily and combination skin, and this is in 110 Ivory. Now, if it's too warm outside, I don't like using this for the simple reason that it only has SPF 15, and I then very much prefer my Missha BB cream. This is the Perfect Cover BB cream in number 13. It has SPF 42, and if I use that in combination with my regular sunscreen, I think I should be fine. Now, I have the, I believe, lightest color in the Missha BB cream, and it is just okay. I like using this, however, because it is very lightweight and it gives a little bit of coverage, so I don't have to conceal too much. Then I already mentioned my my sunscreen. It is, as always, the Eucerin Sun Protection 50 Plus Sun Fluid. It's a mattifying sun fluid, and it is for the face, only for sensitive skin. I like using this because it is really mattifying, and with the mattifying effect it also works as a primer, so I don't need to add any extra product to this. Then for blushes, I have 2 cream blushes because when it's warm outside I prefer cream blushes over powder blushes. The first one is this one here. This is the Catrice Cream to Powder Blush from the limited edition Siberian Call. It's coral, yeah. And goodness, if I get to get it open. It is this nice corally orange shade. Watch of that. That is a more heavy swatch. You can of course shear this out. And I use these with a stippling brush, just like this. I find these are the perfect brushes for cream blushes. And the second cream blush I chose is the Essence Ready for Boarding limited edition blush in Beauty on Tour. It is a cream blush for lips and cheeks. I've never used this on my lips. I don't like the idea of putting the stuff that I put on my cheeks on my lips as well. I prefer using different products for that, especially because I don't know if this would perform properly. No. This is a swatch of that one on my finger, and on my hand on this side it is sheared out, and there it's more pigmented. So I like both colors a lot, and I think they will be just wonderful for the warmer weather, which is actually why I like cream blushes so much. I can just put this over my foundation. I don't have to worry about putting any powder on top. However, with the Missha BB cream, I would probably just apply the blush a little more intense and then add the powder, the Catrice powder, the face powder, over everything to set a little bit, because I think the Missha does not set as well as the Revlon Color Stay. Then, alright, I have another eye product. I just see. I still am using my Catrice eyeshadow souffle. It's from the Hidden World limited edition in Yes I Would. This is it. It is a natural cream shade. It's wonderful. It's slightly shimmery. And this is it on my, pardon me, this is it on my finger here. And as you can see, it is almost my skin tone. So this is very nice for a neutral eye. Then I'm using the Benefit, the Porefessional Pore Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores. I'm using this as a pore eraser as well as a primer when I use the Revlon foundation. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that when I use the Missha BB cream on top of my sunscreen. I might just try and see how this performs though. And then I'm using the Girl Meets Pearl Liquid Pearl for Face highlighter. I actually mixed this in with my foundation because I don't see much of a difference if I put it as a regular highlighter. For that I prefer the Beauty UK blush that I use as a highlighter. This, if I put this in my foundation, I think it has a nice sheen. I don't look too matte and flat, but this is just in my foundation it looks nice. And then I'm going to keep in the Benefit Benetint. This is a rose tinted lip and cheek stain. I've used this on my lips the last week, and I liked it for that. I still need to try this on my cheeks though. Haven't dared doing that yet. Then, as a primer, I have the Benefit Stay Don't Stray. I actually see I forgot to put in my other primer. I wanted to add my my Urban Decay primer in what is the neutralizing shade? Is it Eden? I think it's Eden. I want to put that in as well. Conceal my under eye area. I have the Benefit Instant Age Rewind eraser. It's just that, you know, with you twist. And I'm using my Catrice Camouflage Cream. This is in 010 Ivory. It is perfect for spot concealing. Then, as a bronzer, actually, I've been using this little top here. This is a sample from the Benefit Some Kind of Gorgeous in medium. It's too dark for me, but it works nicely as a bronzer. I've used that today. You can see my highlight here with the sun shining. It's wonderful. I've used this as a bronzer instead because this is just too dark. It came in the kit I talked about in my last weekly makeup basket. And as a bronzer, I think this is a nice shade. And lastly, I believe, yeah, I think we're done. Lastly, for my eyebrows, I am using the usual. This is the Essence Eyebrow Designer in Blonde. And this is my Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in Blonde as well. Now, this was it for my unfortunately very convoluted, crazy, not very organized weekly makeup basket for the week from June 8th on. I think it's the 8th. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or comment down below. I really appreciate it. And I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye!